everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be showing you a few things that I got at the drugstore and a holiday item that I recently ordered. And so first things first, if you'll notice in a couple of my videos, I've kind of been whining because I didn't get the other two Wet&Wild limited edition lipsticks from the fall collection. So I finally got those at my Rite Aid the other day. It's the red one, which is called Celeb siding, and the pinker one, it's like a deep pink. Now, I usually don't wear pink lipsticks, but this is a deeper, darker shade of pink that I can pull that off because it's close to the red, I guess. But this is the red one, and this is the one I'm wearing. And let's see. The pink one is called On the Ave. I don't know if that's like short for Avenue. The red one is Celeb siding. And you know, I'm loving these lipsticks. So now I have the whole collection. The red and the pink as well as the darker fall colors. And I didn't stop at that. I am a big Star Wars fan. Not to the point of dressing up as a Star Wars character and going to all the conventions, and I'm not that kind of Star Wars fan. But I got a Star Wars lipstick. Now there's supposed to be several shades of the Star Wars lipsticks by Covergirl, but in my Rite Aid where I got this one, I only saw two shades. This one is number 30. And I think the other one was number 70, and it was more of a nude shade where, you know, you guessed it, this is more of a red shade. I love this lipstick. I love how it just glides on, and it feels so smooth and velvety on my lips. Now, the only complaint is it has almost a frosty look to it. I don't like frosty lipsticks, but this does not have that much that I won't wear it. But that is another good fall lipstick right there. I love the texture of this. It is so smooth. And I don't wear nude lipsticks, or I would have got the other one. So there is 3 lipsticks. Can't have too many lipsticks. None in those shades anyway. Okay, and then I got so excited when I saw this. The L.A.Colors. I'm not really familiar with that brand. I'm thinking it's kind of an old brand that I've used a long time ago when it was kind of cheap at the dollar store. But just to look at this, and it's supposed to be the berry look, and I love berry shades, and it comes with all of these products. There's an eyeshadow palette, a dual blush, a lipstick, a nail polish, an eye pencil, a mascara, and a little blush brush, and a little pencil sharpener. Now, there's several products in here I just really don't like. And needless to say, I was very disappointed in all of this. First off, since I love lipstick, this is a very pretty color. You know, the whole thing is supposed to be berry shades. I can get it out. And you can see this color. I like that color. It's kind of a sheer, but the fragrance of it, it almost stifles me. I've never smelled I've never smelled a lipstick like this before in my life. It's like they've took a bottle of perfume and put it in this tube of lipstick. And it's not a good smelling perfume. I know I've smelled something like that before. It's like a cheap, really cheap perfume. Now, if fragrance and stuff like that don't bother you, and you like this shade of lipstick, it feels like, I didn't even try it on my lips because I just knew that would get in my mouth and it would make my throat raw and just, I didn't want to experience that if I didn't have to. But I love the shade of it, and it feels like it glides on really nice, the feel of it. But it's just that, see, I can smell it this far away from my nose. I can smell that. And, ugh. So, I was disappointed with the lipstick. Okay, and the nail polish, I love that color. Perfect berry color. I painted one nail with it, and it does not smell like nail polish. There is a nail polish hint in the smell, but I don't know what that other is. It's not your average nail polish smell. And it didn't dry as fast. That's 2 coats, and I love the color. It just didn't dry fast enough to suit me. I was gonna use it and show you my nails, you know, for this video, and it just took too long to dry. Not as long as when I grew up in the 70s, it took hours for nail polish to dry, and I'm sure some of you watching this video know exactly what I'm talking about. It wasn't that bad. But compared to the newer nail polishes that, you know, maybe if there was a top coat, if I'd have put a top coat on it, it would have dried faster, but I didn't, because the smell. Now, I'm going to do the things I don't like about this set first. So the other thing is the mascara. And you know, the way my eyelashes are, I have to kind of be picky with the mascara anyway, because my eyelashes are just not that great. But then again, with the smell, it doesn't smell like your ordinary mascara. I don't know what it is with, I've not looked at the ingredients, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to find that there's a lot of fragrance in all these. But I did use this. And it looks like it's got a nice one. I used it, and it's just, if you have perfect eyelashes, or if you were just wanting something to coat your eyelashes and then put false eyelashes on, this would be plenty good enough. But for me to wear, just needing a mascara to wear, it would be better than nothing, but that's not saying a lot. Now, the eye pencil, it seems to glide on my hand really good. It feels soft and everything. And I like it for my bottom line. But I tried to use it after I'd put my eyeshadow on and I tried to use it as an eyeliner, and it just wasn't going to go on. But it worked. It worked good on my skin, just not over my eyeshadow. And with pencil, it has a good pencil sharpener with it. I've used this a couple of times just trying it out. I sharpened a couple of lip pencils with it. So it's got a good little pencil sharpener with it. And that's not a bad thing to have. Because I use lip liners and I need a good good sharpener to sharpen. I like the blush. It's like two different shades. There's a darker one. And then this lighter one that's kind of a peachy orange shade. But what I did when I was playing around with it, I just put my brush in there and kind of mixed the two together. It has a little separator thing there. I think you might can see that little silver line, so it's not just like some of those you see that's made together. It has a separator, a partition thing there. But I don't know if you can tell by my swatches to tell, but I like the blush pretty good. It has a little bit of a smell, but not anything overpowering. Apart from the blush, I think the blush is good in this. And I actually think this eye palette is pretty nice. It's got 12 eyeshadows and the little applicator. Now, these eyeshadows, when I played around with them, they all swatch good on the fingers. They're very pigmented. To swatch them on my fingers. And like, I really like this green. I like that olive color green. And then this copper color next to it is very pretty. But when I swatched them all with my fingers first, and then when I went to applying them to my eyes, some of them didn't go on the eyes very well. Like, for instance, this lightest shade right here. Well, it doesn't go on that good. I wanted to use it for like a base eyeshadow, you know, that goes all over the lid. And so I thought that would be what I would need. And it's it just didn't go on my eyelid. It didn't show up when I put it on my eyelid. It just didn't show up. So that is the worst one of the shades in the palette would be that. Now some of them are a kind of matte. That's like a matte, and then this darker one here is like a whoop is like a matte. And I think this one right here. No, that's a little bit. It's not a matte. Maybe it's this darkest one here is a matte. But I actually think that the palette's pretty good. Oh, this purple is very pretty. It's one of those dark, almost black looking purples. And it didn't have a whole lot of fallout. There was some fallout with it, but it wasn't extremely bad, actually. So I got this set in my Rite Aid. And knowing what I know now, even though it was just $4.99, it says it's a a $15 value, I have to disagree with that. As far as the quality of it, I would not pay $5 for this again. If the lipstick and the nail polish had been up to par, this would have been pretty good. I could have. I'm used to bad mascara, um, but it would have been worth $5 to me had I been able to use the lipstick and the nail polish. So, if you see that, this was the only shade that they had of the Berry Beauty L.A.Colors in my Rite Aid. Okay, that was all that I got at the drugstore. But the other thing is something that I've been wanting and debating whether to get. I've wanted one of these the past 2 years when they had them, is the Tarte blush palette. And I really think this is pretty, the packaging. But honestly, this is bothering me to touch it. It's not smooth, it's grainy feeling, this glittery, and it's bothering me to touch it. And I'm usually not that sensitive with feeling things, but this is just kind of bothering me. And two, as pretty as it is, when I have a palette and it folds back like this is how I like to use it, folded back. So I don't know where the fold is. I don't know how well using it a lot that may start coming off. It's not really coming off or anything yet, but you've probably seen this before. It's got a nice mirror, and I love that the inside is like this rose gold instead of just plain gold. I think it's more of a rose gold. And I love that they've started putting the names right in here. And I don't know about the past two Christmases when they had these palettes, how the names and things was. But I wanted one, and I never got it. And I thought, this year I'm getting one. Now, all the shades, I don't really like all the shades, but I love this one in the middle. And it is called Prim. Then the other one I like is this doll face. No, that's not it. This is the one I like. Smashing. I like Smashing. And I even like this real pale peachy colored one that's called Beaming. I like that to kind of, I'll put a blush, one of the blushes on, and put a little bit of this over it, is what I've done today. These two shades are very pretty, but I normally don't wear these real pink shades like this, or this shade this dark. But what I'll do, more than likely, I will wear this shade sometimes, but I will use a stippling brush so that I won't overdo it. Okay. You can see that this peachy one here, that is the Beaming. This one is Smashing. This one is Prim. This pink one is Doll Face, and this one is Fetching. So really the only shade in here that I really don't care for is the Doll Face, because it's a little bit too pink for my liking. but I like the bling. So other than this gritty feeling texture of the packaging, I'm very well pleased with this, and I'm glad that I went ahead and got one this time. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye now.